It's day 67, 8,224 verses left. We're in the book of Habakkuk, and this guy was alive between the defeat of Samaria in 2 Kings 17 and the fall of Jerusalem in 2 Kings 25. That means that he's seen the king of Assyria totally destroy one set of his people, and he can see on the horizon that the king of Babylon is going to destroy everybody in Jerusalem. In the meantime, his people are still not interested in following God, and so the whole book opens with Habakkuk saying, "Where are you, God? How long are you going to put up with this nonsense? None of the people are following you. It's super bad." God's response to Habakkuk's prayer is kind of unfortunate. He tells them that he's going to punish Jerusalem by sending the Babylonians. That's not so much putting them on the naughty step as it is pushing them off the naughty cliff. The Babylonians are described as vultures bent on violence and dreaded by everybody. So then Habakkuk's like, what the heck? That's even worse than what's already happening. Then in chapter 2, you see a couple of really important things. First, that God will punish Babylon for all the bad stuff they're doing. And that's quite a long list. And secondly, that while Habakkuk is waiting for this to happen, he needs to know that people that follow God live by faith, not just by what they see. The whole book ends with Habakkuk asking God to act and also acknowledging that he will. Babylon ended up getting their butts kicked in 539 BC. Zephaniah was alive during the reign of the brilliant King Josiah. Check out 2 Kings 22 and 23. But as we keep seeing, the people are still worshipping idols, and so chapters 1 and 2 are about Judah and Jerusalem getting their comeuppance. Chapter 1 verse 17 is especially juicy, and that's my sister's favourite verse in the Bible. Nah, just playing. Then there are judgments on all these other nations who are going to be destroyed by Babylon, and although it's all looking pretty darn horrendous, God promises to restore and to heal his people. Chapter 3, 16 to 17 is all about God's love and his delight for his people. It's a beautiful couple of verses. Alright, those are my sister's favourites, but she does love verses about entrails as well. Then we get the book of Haggai. He's around during the book of Ezra on day 36, so people are trying to rebuild Jerusalem. They get in trouble for rebuilding their own houses instead of God's temple. That's a bit harsh. Where are they meant to live? And when they do rebuild the temple, they're kind of discouraged because it's a little bit lame compared to the original one. Haggai tells them not to be sad, and he promises that this house will end up being better than the last one. Tune in tomorrow for a biblical basket case.